how to make good choices, good decisions. If you're struggling with, man, why do I keep doing this thing that I know that I shouldn't do, staying up too late, looking at porn, drinking alcohol, smoking tobacco, smoking weed, or going with the wrong people, why do I keep making these wrong decisions, spending my money on the wrong things? How are you able to make the right decision? Is it discipline? You must be super disciplined. No, it's not discipline. Maybe that's a small factor, but it's really not discipline. So welcome in, fam. Much love, Trav here. And I'm going to blow your mind. Shout out to the wind. Shout out to the rain. Sort of a beautiful day out here. I'm going to blow your mind and change your whole concept of how you make good decisions in life and what it means to be sober and to give up weed, to give up smoking, to give up all these short-term pleasures. Is it a hard life? No, it doesn't take discipline necessarily. And it's not a hard life, it's a better life if you do it right, and it can happen quickly. So if that sounds useful to you, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, make sure to subscribe, and let's get into it. So basically, the concept is you can only make good choices if you have good options. So we're not going to focus on our choices today, we're going to focus on your options today, and how you can improve your options so it becomes easy to make better choices. Right? For everything that you don't want to do, you need to make a better alternative. And if you have a better alternative, you can easily do it, right? So for some people are born with better options. So of course they can make better choices. If you're born with poor options, it's going to cause you to make poor choices. But you're an adult now, it's later in life, and you can work on improving your options. It's like, yeah, you're born with this certain cards, but then you have to play your cards, but you can change your cards as you get older in life and you have more opportunity. So if you're in a really rough time, then this should work for you. It will take longer, but it's still going to work for you. It's going to take some deliberation, but it doesn't necessarily take discipline. So for every bad habit that you're trying to change to make a better choice, you need to make a better option. So I'm going to give you examples from my life and from people that I've worked with. And by the way, I've got a free course if you haven't taken it yet on how to, basically how to be sober. It's free, costs nothing. There's a little form that asks about spending money, but I'm not even accepting any clients right now, and the form itself is free. So after this video, take that course. Okay, so I smoked weed for 10 years, man. 10 years of being an idiot. And I drank alcohol all that time too. Like, no, I didn't have an alcohol problem. I didn't drink and drive. I made it to work, but man, I would still drink. And Fridays, feel like shit on Saturdays. I'd have a beer here and there. I'd spend money and resources to go get. Okay, I didn't quit through discipline. A lot of what quit is I started working, and I've been working farmers markets for 3 years now. I started working farmers markets early Saturday a.m. And man, market's so fun. I really like market. Woo! Shout out to the wind. I really like farmers market. Working, it's fun. I see and meet such cool, interesting people from the community, people who are interested in the things that I'm interested in. And I wanted to be fresh for early Saturday night market. So I have the option of going out and drinking Friday night, or the option of going to Saturday market in the morning. Like, that's my option. So I made the choice to do Saturday market because it's a better option. So I didn't make the choice to not drink and not do anything, not smoke. I already had like a better option that naturally led me in that direction, right? So that's one example. And then as far as like, oh, I want to like eat junk food, or I want to feel different in the evenings, like I want to smoke something, I want to drink something, I've got to create a better option for myself. I got a mini freezer, I got a blender, I got a bunch of fresh fruit, I got a bunch of superfood healthy powders, and I have the option of, man, I could go out for a snack or some junk food, or I could just not even leave my place and make a delicious smoothie and I'll feel really healthy after, right? So the goal wasn't even like, I'm gonna stop eating chips, I'm gonna stop eating junk food. I just created a better option, and it naturally led to better choices. Associating, those are some basic examples. Who you associate yourself with over time is having some interest, nerding out, like we've been talking about, and creating friendships and connections over those interests, and having just better options for social activity. That takes a little while, but it can be an intention. Like, I want to meet better people, or people who are not necessarily better people, but we can connect over interests that aren't like drug abuse, right? We can talk about sheep, we can go on a hike, or we can talk about gardening. We can connect over goats. We can connect over hobby magic cards. We can connect over sports, basketball, whatever it is. We connect over surfing or photography. Having better options. It's like, okay, another example. When I was working online and just doing full-time online business, then it caused me to be more lonely because I wasn't getting 6 hours of socialization because everybody else is at work. So after work times, I'm trying to seek people out in whatever way possible. And sometimes I'm just calling up a friend, not because I want to smoke weed, but because I want to have a conversation and I'm lonely. And it's like, hey brother, come swing through, let's smoke one, let's go down to the park and chat, right? So how to create better options and opportunities is starting to work with people so that it's like, socially fulfilled throughout the week through my work. I like the people that I work with, and then after work, not feeling the need to just be lonely. Basically, a lot of the problem people face with the socialization aspect is loneliness. Okay, so let me see if we can think up some more examples of how to create. Well, we'll go in now to your life. You have some choices that you're trying to make better choices. Like, you want to go to sleep earlier, you don't want to stay up so late. Well, what if you have commitments early in the morning, right? It's easy to go to sleep earlier when you get up earlier when you have a good option and reason to, right? So you see how it's not just about choices. Choices don't explain too much about it, and it's not even about discipline. If it's like, I have this better thing that I want to do anyways, I could hang out with these losers who are my friends, or I could hang out with these really cool people that I got invited to. It's easy to make that choice, whereas if it's just like, man, I'm lonely and I have nothing to do. So you need to spend your energy on creating better opportunities, creating better options for yourself. So what's the habit that you're trying to change? If it's smoking, it's drinking, it's porn, right? Like, porn's easy to quit when you have a romantic partner that you really like. It's it's a lot easier to quit. I know some men still look at it anyways, but it's a lot easier to quit when you have a better option. Like, I quit. Something that made it really easy to quit porn was having a sexual partner who was cool, right? So how do you create better options for yourself? You comment down below what's the thing that you're struggling with in terms of choices and how you're making poor choices, and how can you make it easy by creating better option. Another one's like saving money. Is like, so I would just sometimes just squander money, but discovering Bitcoin, like, wow, here's a really cool way I can save money for the future and for my for the long term, for my future family or the family that I already have. It became easier to save because just saving dollars wasn't exciting. It's not a good it was not a good option. Saving dollars is not a good option. Saving, now that I can save Bitcoin, that's a good option. It's exciting now to save money. Now I can make the good choice. So I've thrown at you so many different versions of this, so many different ideas. Comment down below what's a couple habits that or poor choices you find yourself making, and what's some better options you can build into your life so that you can make the better choice. And last thing is, go check out the free course. There's going to be a free course down below. Click in there, and you will not be disappointed. It's going to help you out. Okay? appreciate you. Much love, and look forward to talking to you soon. Peace.